What's up, YouTube? Erod212 here with another video. So I went to the flea market and I got all of these books. But guess what? I missed something. All right, so hit the flea market and found a nice stack. Um, these books, except for the last two, average about $1.20 a book. So for me, these were books that I would pick up. Some of them have upswing in the future, but just all speculation on my part. Um, but I'll show you what I got. So, Secret Wars #3. This is from the Hickman run. I feel that if Marvel decides to do something with Secret Wars, this story arc is going to be incorporated. Some really good stuff there with Doctor Doom, the Molecule Man. It just all ties in. Valeria plays a big part in it. Franklin Richards, just everything that you could be expecting. Talk about great covers right there. There's a nice Valeria Franklin Richards with Doom. Secret Wars #4. Secret Wars #7. #8. And the final issue is #9. So only missing a couple of issues. If you get a full run of this right now, this is a $50 run right now. It sells $50 all day long. I think it'll go up more as the hype gets along. Another great cover here was Uncanny Avengers #14. That's just a beautiful, beautiful Scarlet Witch cover. All new X-Men #20, X-23, and Young Cyclops hooking up. Another guy that everybody speculates on, but nobody's really buying his story arcs. I think the first one is the best one, that Ultimate series. But when he gets his own series also, Miles Morales is a book that I think once he gets into the MCU and they start reaching for stories, these are the books you're going to be looking for. Story arcs like this where it's his own continuity. And right now, they're affordable. #7 is just a great cover. #8. #9. And Miles Morales Ultimate #11. Nice Doom cover. This is when he had his other series. This 236 Female Electro, which we all saw in the cartoon series. What else we get? Really nice. I love this cover. This book goes between $7 and $10 right now, just because of the artwork. Nothing else. Great Rocket Raccoon cover. How many great Rocket Raccoon covers are there? That's one of them. Talk about great covers. You can't beat him in my book. Alex Ross, one of the top premier artists. His run on Amazing Spider-Man, the later in the 700s, almost into the 800 series, is just phenomenal. There are some great, great covers. You have this one here. Yeah, that cover for any Goblin guy, $7.97. And then he went into the solo, the Amazing series. You have that. That. Issue #12. Great design of MJ with Tony Stark there when MJ's working for Tony Stark. The Avengers up on the top. #17. Female Electro again. #18. Love this cover. Love this cover. #19. And #20. Oh, one more. That's that great Carry On cover. Carry On's an underrated, underused character. Remember, Carry On came out of Peter Parker Spectacular. It's some of Frank Miller's earliest work on Spider-Man, I believe it was. If not his first work on Spider-Man. Talk about Alex Ross. Look at that. Avengers #5. Take that all day long. With two of them, I took them both. Guardians of Nowhere, #4. Just a nice Venom cover. Venom 154. Like that. And then again, just super high grade bronze age New Mutants Bill Sink work there for New Mutants 24. What else? We got that Hulk 13. That's that Deadpool cover. Another book. If you see this book commands about $10 right now. So anytime you see that book, $1 to $10 all day long, or two, even two. First appearance, Princess from The Walking Dead, 171, I believe it is. Which is number one, which I like to read on this. And this has been optioned as an Amazon Prime series. Scott Snyder and Jock on this. Deadpool number 6. First appearance of Wanda Wilson, Deadpool 2099. Now, this comes way after all the 2099 series was done. So it kind of didn't fit in, but it makes you wonder if there's any thought on possibly 2099 coming down the pipe. Good run. Batman 43, first appearance of Mr. Bloom. And watch these two. These were sitting in there. People had passed them over. And a bunch of these people I passed over, and I just went right through. Thor number 6. Jane Foster revealed to be Thor. Great cover, in my opinion. Tough to get in high grade, that all black background on there. And then this one surprised me because I wasn't even paying attention to it. Everybody looks at Thor number 1, first Jane Foster, but that's basically a cameo. This is the first, number 2 is the first full appearance of Jane Foster as Thor. And this book's commanding about $35 to $40 right now, raw copies. This book still has a $35 price range on it, depending on where you see it at. But first appearance of Penny Parker, Edge of Spider-Verse, number 5. Then I got 2 more books. But before I show you those 2 books, because they tie into my story, there's a vendor there that I usually buy books from on a consistent basis. And he'll bring some higher-end books because he knows I always buy the bigger books. We'll negotiate, go over books. And he always gives me a fair price. Super nice guy. So he had brought in some books for me to take a look at because he wanted to get a couple of books pressed. So we exchanged numbers and we were just talking. And I bought 2 books from him. He gave me a great deal, fair deal. I went home, did the flea market, walked my area about 3 times. As usually my MO, I'll walk about an hour and a half around there, just in case to see if another vendor comes by. I leave. About an hour later, I get a text. Bro, you won't believe what just happened. So I'm like, well, what happened? So 2 vendors over from this guy's booth. Regular comic guy that always comes by. And there was an ASM 300. And he got it for $1. And I didn't see that booth. The guy might not have been set up. He might have come a little later. But I completely missed an ASM 300. And so did the vendor. And so did everybody else that was there for comics, because there's usually 5, 6, maybe 7 guys there that are all about the comics. But besides your regular guys that are buying toys, sneakers, that's the flea market game. But everybody passed this up. I missed an ASM 300. And this is just after the news drop. ASM 300 for $1. They can be found out there still. It's not easy. You have to get lucky, but they are out there. Imagine that. That would have been an ultimate score. But I don't complain because I did very well. I picked this up from him. A very nice copy of Thor 337, and it's a newsstand edition. He had it at a VF to VF Plus. It needs to be pressed out. It does have like a little blue stain on there, right there, which doesn't come out. I think it's production. And then the last book, which I really liked a lot, pretty nice shape. He had it as a VF minus, but this book here and all Todd McFarlane covers right now. He's becoming that new GOAT when it comes to his covers, just taking off Incredible Hulk 340. Iconic cover. It's been cover swiped so many times, but can't beat the classic. This might be a little higher than a VF minus with a press. We shall see. We'll see how it comes out. But that's what I missed. Appreciate you guys watching. Almost at 3,500 subs. So let's give it that push. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you like this content, leave a thumbs up. and leave comments. All right, guys. Until my next video, peace.